What's up YouTube? I'm out camping again. I figured I'd do another video of the Honda Element camping setup because the last video sucked. I messed up the frame rate, so it's all jittery throughout the video and it's kind of hard to watch. I want to do a new video kind of explaining what I have set up now, and it is a little bit different from last time. Hold up one second. Before we start this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe so you can stay tuned to all of my adventures. Alright, back to the video. So here it is all packed out. I actually have a little bit more stuff than I normally do because we just went on a road trip this last weekend to Bend, Oregon to pick up that rooftop tent. So there's like a bunch of tools under the bed because we didn't know if we were gonna have any troubles with the Jeep because he's never taken it on a road trip. I also have my rifle in there as I might stop and go shooting on the way home after camping. So there's just a little extra stuff. So there is a little bit of difference in this setup now. Before I had legs on this platform and it would sit up on its own with the seats pushed all the way forward, I opted to change that. I actually took all the legs off and made it so that you take the headrest off and you fold the seats back, and this is part of the platform. I actually found that kind of makes it kind of opens up the whole interior when you're in there. It makes it feel like there's a whole lot more room, so I kind of like it that way. My intention was to have a bench back here, so it folded in 4 places. That is no longer my intention, so because I found out I can't sit up in there anyway because I'm too tall, and if I had the 4-wheel drive model, I would have the sunroof and I would have a little more headroom, but I don't. So it is what it is. Put these boards here to flatten it back out, and I screwed the back boards down to the frame. So this piece is the only piece that moves. It just flops over and lays on the seats and makes a bed. I eventually want to rebuild the platform. It'll probably come back to here because right now it comes too far forward. So it'll come back to here and fold right there, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. This is still working, so I'll get that fixed in another day. Of course, there's my storage setup. I actually found out last weekend that not having labels on these made it very difficult to find what you have in there. It's just single labels, nothing too intense. They're just kind of self-explanatory. The only one that has a randomness is my gearbox, which you can't see right now. But so if you put tubs in your vehicle, I would probably advise you to get clear tubs like this one. I originally bought these 3 black tubs, and I had to go to different Walmart to find another black one, and it turns out they were on closeout, so I couldn't find any more, so I bought one clear one. Should have just bought all clear ones in the first place. That would have made everything so much easier. I don't really have a definite storage place for my Reflectix. When I'm not doing any camping at all for a while, I actually put them behind there and then kind of push these up against them, and they stay behind there. But if I'm camping a lot, I kind of put them in a more accessible place. I do need to put some like black felt on these because you cannot do any stealth camping with these on because you know somebody's sleeping in there. So I do have storage below. And like I said, I have extra tools in here just in case. But eventually I won't have to have all these tools. I do carry around my regular tent just in case I want to change it up every once in a while. So that stays in here. I can just pull the bed out, throw it in the tent, and I'll be camping like normal. So there's more tools back in there, but eventually most of this will be cleared out. So here's my cooler side. I actually have this so if I'm going down the road, I can actually just, I have whatever drink I want, like right on top. So I just kind of reach behind me and grab it on the go. Of course, I got a sleeping bag. Nothing fancy, just a 20-degree Coleman one from Walmart. It keeps me plenty warm, and I don't have these buckets completely organized. The reason why that was this was inside the house, and I just threw some stuff in there to bring it out before we went camping today. As you've seen in previous videos, here's my camping shower. It does work, but there are some flaws in my design. First flaw is that it's way too small. Don't build that small one. Put a bigger one and do the twist and do the threaded cap. Someone did that, and I saw it online. I thought it was a good idea until I didn't have it in all the way, and it blew completely across the street and almost hit my neighbor's house. And it's a pain in the butt to get off once you have it tight. Once you have it completely tight, and getting it back on completely tight is hard too. If you were a plumber watching that video, you've probably seen some things I did wrong. I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be a cap for that style cap. I'm pretty sure it's meant to go over a pipe. So it's leaking. It's either I used that cap wrong or I didn't glue it right. I was using cheap glue. Either possibility, but it's leaking, and I'll show you what I'll do about that. This side was actually leaking when I first put it together. So what I did was I got the paint off of there and I put JB water weld on there, and it sealed right up. It's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna do the same to the front and probably find another leak. If it starts leaking out of one of these joints, I'll definitely know that it's the glue, not the caps. But since it was both caps that are leaking, I'm confident it's the way I used the caps. This is the hose I got for it. It was a 50-foot hose, which is way too long, so I trimmed it down. It was only $16 from TJ Maxx. Also got a nice little portable shower. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. It's been a long time since we used this. This was actually the shower we used at our house for almost a month while we were remodeling the bathroom. Yes, it took a month to remodel the bathroom because my roommate broke his arm, so it took a little longer to get it done. We just ran some hoses from the washing machine and had a shower in the backyard. Three of us took showers in the backyard for a whole month. It was kind of funny. All right, let's get this thing set up and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.